Yo, what's up guys, back again, and this is going to be round 2 of the Bluebell Midseason Showdown against Chris Danzo, and like I said in previous video, he is a very good VGC player, and it goes to my PCs. I went to another Midseason Showdown where he was at as well, and did pretty well there, and Justin Karas, which is in basically a commentator, announcer for Liberty Bell VGC up in the Northeast, I believe New York and New Jersey area. Said he was going to win the tournament, and I kind of felt like he was going to win the tournament because, against spoilers, he went 6-0 and he fucking wrecked me. And now looking at my sheet that I wrote down during the tournament, and I didn't write many notes because I didn't need to, because he absolutely annihilated me. So this might be a very short video. And it's gonna kind of be like, I guess, like funny on my part, because I did really play like shit, and the team composition that I have really doesn't have much speed control, which you're gonna see in this video is very crucial and something I'll probably fix in the future. But then yet again, I was like, I'm going into this tournament and have fun, and I don't really care, so fuck speed control. So let me get to his full team. His full team was Zapdos, Salamence, Gengar, Yveltal, Bronzong, and Kyogre. And you see here there's you don't see here, but as I just stated, he had Bronzong and he has Gengar, which are really two good forms of speed control. Here you have Icy Wind, and you see your opposing team has like a Tailwind set or something like that. It relies on Tailwind. You can go for those Icy Winds, or something that's pretty weak to Ice, which is Landorus on my team, and the Amoonguss. You can go for those Icy Winds. He really doesn't need to bring Trick Room right here, which is smart on his part, because I do have the Amoonguss, and that's why I brought the Amoonguss, in case he did want to bring the Bronzong. But again, he's a very good battler, so he see no need to bring it, and it's good on his part. So as a good read, he's going to bring the Kyogre, Salamence, Yveltal, and the Gengar. And the Gengar in this battle was the bane of my existence, because yet again, as you've seen in the previous video against Tom, I'm really weak to like those ghost types, because I don't have Shadow Ball on my Gengar, so there's no way I can hit them. And the Gengar on his team is sporting a Focus Sash, I'd assume. So if it's that Focus Sash variant, I'm kind of screwed. Because even if I went for like a Shadow Ball or something like that into the Gengar, it still wouldn't have taken it out, and he could have still at least got 2 Icy Winds off. So I'm gonna leave my Gengar and my Landorus right here, and I'm like, yeah, this is the worst possible scenario lead for me, and I did it anyway. I guess I went for the Landorus right there to get an Intimidate on his physical attackers, be it a Salamence, because I'd be able to survive a -1 Double Edge with my Gengar. I believe I did ED for that pretty significantly. So I'm going to put in my Kyogre here. He's probably going to go for an Icy Wind and Snarl. There's no way I could stop the Snarl, because I didn't bring my Smeargle right here, as you did see in the team preview, which is crucial, because I brought Smeargle in every single one of the matches after this, because I was like, I'm bringing Smeargle out of a match. I don't care what kind of matchup I have. I'm bringing Smeargle to every single match, because every single time I bring it, it's a distraction for the other team. I can get moody boosts. I don't like to rely on luck, but yet again, this team was like, I don't care. I just wanted to have fun, so why not bring Smeargle to every match, regardless of what kind of matchup I had. So I didn't bring Smeargle here, and as you see, I do get wrecked, because I could have, if I let Smeargle and Gengar, I could have just went for the Fake Out into the Yveltal, and I probably would have forced a taunt over an Icy Wind, so I could have maybe gone for like a Pear Song, or maybe try to get a Sludge Bomb Poison onto the Yveltal. There's a bunch of things I could have done better if I did lead the Smeargle. So I knew the Snarl wasn't going to be able to take out my Gengar. He's going to go for another Snarl, just consistently reducing special attack, and I have 2 special attackers on the field, which kind of sucks. So I had no choice but to go for a Scald Burn onto the Gengar to break its Focus Sash, and also to get it off the field, because it's the most threatening to my team, especially to my Landorus. And I do finally get rid of the Gengar, but now I'm at like, what, -2 with my speed with my Kyogre, -2 special attack, and I think -1 special attack with my Gengar, and then -2 or 1 speed. I was like, I need my Gengar to get a hit Power Ice off into the Salamence, because it's something he's probably not going to anticipate. And I'd imagine that he's just going to go for another Snarl, reduce my special attack yet again. So I'm going to pull a double switch right here, get the Intimidate down on his Salamence and his Yveltal, but I make a crucial mistake right here, because the obvious play was to go for the Double Edge onto the Kyogre, because he really couldn't do much against the Kyogre with his Yveltal, so the Double Edge was really obvious. So I switched into a fucking Double Edge, onto my... I switched my Amoonguss into a double edge. I should have switched it into the Gengar slot so that it could have got switched out, from the Snarl. And then what I could have done was, use the eject button, get my Gengar in there, and then go for the hidden power lines in the following turn because I wouldn't have had my speed reduced, and then my Landorus would have been able to take the double edge, and I would have, it still would have been like 4 versus 3 right here, and now all he has to do is just go for the Sucker Punch onto my Gengar with his Yveltal, which is kind of crappy, and then he's just going to knock me out because my Landorus is chipped. And it's all not looking pretty. It's not looking good. Not looking good for me. This is where speed control really matters. The icy winds really did screw me over. Yveltal is just an overwhelming presence on the field against this team. Unless you play very well against it. And it's kind of funny too because I was going to use a team almost exactly like his, and I told him that after the match because I was really intrigued by Andrew Davis's team when I played him. When we played the best of 3, when he was using Yveltal team, I think Molewile. I kind of like Yveltal and Kangaskhan together because Kangaskhan's got that Sucker Punch also, and I really like that. I would have probably had like Kangaskhan, Salamence, Gengar, Yveltal, probably Groudon, and someone else, but that was pretty much the battle right there. And yet again, I told you it wasn't going to be a very interesting one because I got absolutely worked right there. And since he did so well, he was 6-0. My resistance at this point was pretty damn high for a 1-1. I lost to the best player in the tournament, or at least in Swiss rounds. I don't believe he won. I think James Beck won this tournament. I won the first round, and I'm going to be doing fairly well against high-rated opponents throughout the entire tournament. And I do lose in the last round, unfortunately, to Andrew Davis. God damn it. But that was a pretty damn good battle. I did choke pretty hard in it. But Andrew played very well. But that's it for this episode, guys, or this video. I'm going to be getting into round 3 shortly.